Hey everybody, this video once again brings us back out to Lancaster, Pennsylvania. And the reason why we are back out in Lancaster, Pennsylvania is to once again check out the Dutch Haven Shoo-Fly Pie Bakery. Yes, I know, I was just out here yesterday. I don't normally do the same location twice in a row in my vlogs, but I had to get back out here for one very special reason. And that's because unfortunately yesterday, they were completely sold out of Shoo-Fly pies. Supposedly, they actually had 300 Shoo-Fly pies yesterday, and they sold out almost immediately. And I was kind of bummed out that I wasn't gonna get one of the last Shoo-Fly pies to ever be served out of Dutch Haven, the place that made Shoo-Fly pie famous. But all was not lost, because they actually told us that today they would have 84 pies in stock, and that if I wanted one, I'd have to get out here bright and early in the morning. So I did just that. I was here waiting in line in 23-degree weather with a bunch of other crazy people who also wanted to try their luck at getting one of the last 84 pies to ever be served out of Dutch Haven, and we had success. I have one of the last Dutch Haven pies right here, one of the last Dutch Haven Shoo-Fly pies to ever be made. And oh my gosh, look at that thing. It is amazing looking. It smells so good. I can smell the cinnamon and sugar. I can smell the molasses. That is one amazing looking pie. I'm salivating now. I want to dive into this. And yes, I know, I'm not the biggest pie fan. I'm not even the biggest Shoo-Fly pie fan. But when it comes to pie, I do actually enjoy Shoo-Fly pie. The first time I ever actually had Shoo-Fly pie was right here at Dutch Haven on one of my many trips out to the Lancaster, Pennsylvania area. My family and I stopped off here. They were giving out free samples. I said, you know what? I have to try some of this world famous Shoo-Fly pie. I had never even had Shoo-Fly pie before, so I said I'm gonna try some of it, and I actually did enjoy it. My son tried it that same exact day for the first time ever. He enjoyed it as well, and my wife, well, she already knew what Shoo-Fly pie was. She was actually already a fan of Shoo-Fly pie, so she tried some as well. And she also said that, yeah, I understand why it's the world famous Shoo-Fly pie. It's really, really good. So I had to come back out here to actually get one of the last Shoo-Fly pies ever being served out of Dutch Haven. And I say that because it's not sounding too good for Dutch Haven. I was actually talking to some of the employees yesterday. I was talking to the actual owner of the location today, and none of them really have anything super positive to say about the future of Dutch Haven. It's not looking too good. They're actually selling the property for $2.something million. It's 3.5 acres. And on top of that, apparently a whole bunch of work would actually need to be put into this location to keep it up and running. There's a lot of work that has to be put into Dutch Haven, a lot of upkeep, a lot of things that need to be fixed. So whoever would actually buy this property would not only be spending $2.something million, but then they'd have to pump in a whole bunch of money into the actual Dutch Haven in and of itself to keep it up and running. So it's not looking too good. Chances are, as much as I hate to say it, as much as I want to hold out the power of positivity, as much as I want to just keep hope alive, it's not looking too good for Dutch Haven. This will probably at some point be bulldozed to the ground. I hate to say that, I hate to think that, but it's probably what's gonna end up happening. Unless somebody out there with $2.something million and more money to actually throw into the Dutch Haven in of itself comes out here and buys this and keeps the pies going, keeps this amazing roadside attraction alive. I hope that happens. I am keeping out hope. I really hope somebody does come out here and tries to keep this franchise going. That would be amazing. That'd be so cool. Look at the old entrance sign here. That is awesome. Again, I love the stonework this place has. It is so cool. The old doors and everything here. It's just such an amazing roadside attraction. I love it. But sadly, I'm thinking its time might actually be up. But at least I was able to get one of the last pies to ever be served here. The owner was also saying that even if they were to sell the actual recipe, they probably wouldn't be able to make an actual Dutch Haven Shoo-Fly pie ever again, because there's a lot more that goes into the Shoo-Fly pies than just the right ingredients and the right measurements, and just having a recipe isn't enough. There's actually special like ovens they use here. There's a lot of special techniques that go into actually making these pies. So without the actual like expertise of making these pies, without all the years of experience making these, you wouldn't really be able to make a traditional 100% exact Dutch Haven Shoo-Fly pie ever again. You might come close, you might make pies that are very similar, but to actually make a traditional exact Dutch Haven Shoo-Fly Pie would probably never actually happen again. So this is going to be one of the last 84 Shoo-Fly Pies to ever actually be made here at Dutch Haven. I had to come back out and get one, try my luck at getting one. I had no idea. I actually live about an hour away from here, so I was a little hesitant this morning about coming back out here because I was like, do I really want to drive an hour back out to Lancaster just to try and possibly get a Shoo-Fly Pie? I didn't even know if I was going to get one. There could have been 1,000 people waiting out here this morning. There could have been 100 people in line here waiting to get one of the last 84 pies, and I could have completely missed out on getting one. But I said, no, I have to come back out here. I have to try my luck. I have to try to get one of the last pies. And I had success. I was successful in my quest of getting one of the last Dutch Haven Shoo-Fly Pies to ever exist. And on top of that, I just wanted to come back out here and walk around, walk inside a couple more times. I think back to places like Roadside America. One of the coolest roadside attractions ever. It was a big model train layout. I loved going out there. It was very similar to this in the fact that it had never changed. It looked exactly the same as it did when it first opened. Dutch Haven was opened in 1946. And as you can tell by just how it looks, it's never changed. If you saw yesterday's video, we were actually inside walking around, you saw the place looked very, very old. I guarantee you it hasn't changed very much since 1946. And Roadside America was the same exact way. You walk inside, it was like you were walking back in time. It was awesome, it was amazing, such a cool place. And I had no idea they were shutting down. By the time I found out they had actually shut down, it was too late. I didn't get to go back out there. I regretted not knowing ahead of time and getting to be out there on their very last and final day. So I said, yes, okay, even though I was just out here yesterday, I want to be here at Dutch Haven on their last day in operation, their last day of existence, the last day I will ever be able to walk in and out of those doors and enjoy the amazingness of this roadside attraction. I just had to be out here on the last day, even though I was just out here yesterday. I have so many fond memories of this place. This place holds a very special place in my heart. My dad used to bring us out here all the time when I was a kid. We'd always go out to the Strasburg, Pennsylvania area to go ride the trains. There's a bunch of amazing train stuff right down the road. And we'd always come out here to see those trains. And on the way home, we'd always stop off here at Dutch Haven. Because, I mean, why would you not? As a kid, you're coming up and down the Lincoln Highway here. You're on your way home and you see this. You say, Dad, we have to pull over and we have to check out that amazing windmill. And now as a dad myself, my son says the same thing. When we come out here and I bring him out here to see the trains, he wants to pull over and he wants to check out the giant windmill. So many special memories here. When my wife and I were actually first dating before we got married, she actually brought me out here to stay at the Red Caboose Motel. I'm gonna do a video on that someday. And we have a picture of me and my wife hanging up in the house, standing right over there on the other side of the road, in that parking lot, hugging each other with the Dutch Haven in the background. We came out here, we did some sightseeing, we were going to all the different locations that there are, all the different roadside attractions and seeing all the cool stuff there is to see out here. And we had to get our picture with the Dutch Haven. And I remember standing right over there in that parking lot, waiting for traffic to pass. It was kind of getting later at night, so all the lights of the Dutch Haven were looking amazing. And we stood right over there and got our picture taken. And that photo is actually still hanging up in our house today. So again, lots of great memories out here. And I knew I would regret not coming out here on their very last day and walking around inside one last time and also trying to get one of the last Shoo-Fly Pies ever made here. So I had to come back out, had to do this twice in a row, had to do this location twice in a row. I did not care. I love it here, and I'm so sad to think that this will never open up again. Like I said, I'm holding out hope. I'm hoping somebody with a lot of money comes by, purchases the land, keeps this open. Even if they were to sell off the land next to it and the land behind it, and then just keep this open, that'd be pretty amazing, but it's just not looking too good. Like I said, I talked to the owner, I talked to the employees. None of them had very positive things to say about the future of Dutch Haven. But I am gonna hold out hope. I'm gonna hope that someday when I come back out here, I'm gonna see that windmill spinning with the lights on once again. They will be open once again, serving Shoo-Fly Pies, even if the Shoo-Fly Pies aren't 100% exact, because again, apparently years of making these, there's special love and attention that goes into making these. But even if we get just somewhat close Shoo-Fly pies that are even remotely as delicious. That'd be pretty amazing. Not to mention all the amazing tchotchkes and souvenirs you can buy inside there. I love it. Again, if you guys didn't see yesterday's video, definitely check that video out. We walked around inside there. I showed you guys all the cool stuff, what the place actually looks like inside. And it was pretty amazing. All right, guys, so that's it for today. Just want to come back out here. Wanted to grab myself one of the last Shoo-Fly pies. Again, I'm holding one of the last 84 Shoo-Fly pies to ever exist. I feel like we should go back inside really quick, just very quickly. I'm just gonna do one last pan around here of Dutch Haven because this place is amazing. Again, we did the whole video in here yesterday showing you guys this place. One of the coolest roadside attractions that ever exist right here in Lancaster, Pennsylvania. I love it here. It's old, it's school, it's kitschy, it's amazing. It's a giant windmill. It's so awesome. All right, guys, so that's going to do it for today's video. Like I said, if you guys didn't see yesterday's video, definitely check that video out. There's a lot of people in here shopping, as you can see. Unfortunately, these people will not be able to get a Shoo-Fly pie. You had to be out here 9:30 in the morning, standing in line, waiting to get one of these. And I managed to get one. All right, guys, so that is it. So as always, thank you all so much for checking out this video. Be sure to hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, check down below for links to Patreon. If you guys do become a patron, I will send you a postcard every single month from the road. In fact, I picked up some amazing Dutch Haven and I Heart Intercourse Pennsylvania postcards yesterday. Picked up some of those. So I will be sending those to you guys if you do become a patron or if you are a patron. So definitely check down below for links to that. Also check down below for links to Spreadshirt where you can grab yourself retro rest stop t-shirts. Proceeds both from Spreadshirt and from what's up? What's up? Hi. Okay. So proceeds from Spreadshirt and from Patreon to gonna help putting gas. What? Oh yeah. What's going on right now? That guy's excited. Hopefully he's not excited about getting a pie because he will not be getting a pie. I don't know what was going on there. Oh my gosh. And this guy's gonna back up and run me over. What is happening? We're out of here. They're taking pictures. All right, I'm done. So as always, again, thank you so much for checking out this video. Like I said, check down below for links to Patreon. Check down below for links to Spreadshirt, proceeds within Spreadshirt and from Patreon to gonna help putting gas in Vanabelle and keeping this show going. So I really do appreciate it. All right, I'm gonna go now, guys. So as always, thank you so much, like I said, for watching. Hit the like button, hit the subscribe button. And if you do hit that subscribe button or you are subscribed, then I will see you in tomorrow's video. I can't talk now. I'm starting to salivate because I can smell this amazing pie and I want to eat the entire thing. All right, I'll see you guys next video. Thanks for watching, guys. Have a good one. Bye.